everyone, it's Mama D here with your daily dose of encouragement. Today's dose comes from 2 Corinthians 8, verses 12 through 14. It says, "Whatever you give is acceptable if you give it eagerly, and give according to what you have, not what you don't have. Of course, I don't mean your giving should make life easy for others and hard for yourselves. I only mean that there should be some equality. Right now, you have plenty and can help those who are in need. Later, they will have plenty and can share with you when you need it. In this way, things will be equal." Paul was talking to the Corinthian church here about the churches in Macedonia. The Macedonian churches had a lot of trouble and trials, but they still had joy in the Lord that led them to action in the form of giving generously. They started by giving of themselves, their time and their talents to the Lord and to others. That's what we're called to do. We're not supposed to hoard the good news of the gospel and keep it all to ourselves in our little circle. We're called to be a living example of Christ and his generosity, compassion, love, and yes, holiness. We are his hands and feet here on earth. Jesus gave everything so that we could be redeemed, free, and restored to relationship with God. Neither held anything back. They still, to this day, hold nothing back from us. We are blessed so that we can bless others. Proverbs 11:24 and 25 say, "Give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy and lose everything. The generous will prosper, and those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed." Notice that giving isn't only money. The same with prospering. You can be prosperous and not have two nickels to rub together. God has called us to give cheerfully. This includes our time, our talents, possessions, and money too. I've noticed that too many times we almost make idols of our possessions. Notice that this passage in 2 Corinthians says to give according to what you have, not what you don't have. What, how, and how much you give is between you and the Lord. Are you listening to him in this area? If you see someone in the middle of a cold winter who has no coat and you have 5, do you offer one to the person who's freezing? If a family loses everything in a fire or natural disaster, do you look around your home for what God has blessed you with multiples of so that you can give to that family? We need to get back to generous giving without expecting anything in return. That's how we build up treasures in heaven. And remember, there's enough ugly in the world. Choose Jesus.